Hello, and welcome to your weekly Angel Oracle card reading for the week of December 15th, 2014. Now, we're taking this another different direction. It seems like there's been a lot of changes recently, but it's just how they're giving me this information. I made the intention I wanted to start doing some numerology with my readings and also angel numbers. So I'm not using the Angel Tarot this week, so I did these readings separate, but I wanted to put them first so that you could see how the reading feeds off of the energies for the week. So to start out, we have the angel number reading of number 4, which is the number they gave me through the tarot. The angels are with you. They send you the number 4 to reassure you that they've heard your prayers and are helping you. So again, that's number 4 in the angel numbers by Doreen Virtue. And it's a positive, gentle reminder that they're with us, hence the angel number 44. It's just always reminding us that they're there, supporting us, and they're just a call away, just a call out to them and then ask for their help, and they're there. Now, moving on to the numerology for the week, we're given number 9. So the vibration of the number 9 is its completion. It's kind of like the major arcana. It's a journey. When you get to 9, that's the completion. It's completing something new, perhaps now beginning something new. It's a very spiritual number. It's a spiritual number that resonates with harmony and peace and meditation, and almost being like a teacher. Typically, the trait with 9 is somebody who has been on the journey, has spent the time, and now are mentoring others. Oftentimes being a counselor. This refers to all people who are into counseling. It's a good number. It is a very peaceful number. It resonates with the feminine energy, but it can be introverted, meaning, for instance, the tarot card, the major arcana card for it is the Hermit, which tells us, and this is no new message, we've been getting it a lot recently, spend time in quiet meditation, turn inward as opposed to outward for your answers, things like that. So it's a very good, peaceful, feminine energy for this week, and it's an energy of spiritual wholeness, spiritual awakening, and more than anything, it's a call to service. It's using the gifts you have to serve. So let's get into the reading and see what they have for us, and how these energies are showing us a glimpse into our week. So for the first half of the week, we see Archangel Raziel, and he's telling us to take back your power. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. We're moving through now the peak of this energy. We're coming up to the winter solstice, and this is going to be really the closing of this year of rebirth that we have been in. It's about developing new and expanding and moving in different directions, and really it kind of has to start and end both with you standing in your power. It had to begin with you standing in your power to say, hey, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to do, I am in charge of my life, and I realize that, and I'm asking the universe to be with me as I manifest this future into my reality. And now we're wrapping up this energy of this rebirth with, once again, now standing in your power and saying, this is what I've created, this is what I've done, and this is where I'm going. And to really resonate with that and hold that energy as strongly as you can, resonate with it and live with it. But taking back your power. Now, this is not the Angel Tarot, this is the Archangel just Oracle card deck. Had this been the Tarot deck, this card probably would have came to us as Major Arcana. Major Arcana deals with primarily life-changing occurrences, whereas the Minor Arcana, the 4 suits, deals with day-to-day stuff. As we've wrapped through this year, and this will take us right up to the solstice, this week's reading, you're really seeing that this has all been a life-changing year for many of you guys out there, and 2015 is just going to continue that. 2014 was based on rebirth, and from some of the stuff I've been getting from the collective, 2015 is now going to be the growth. You've redesigned, you've rethought out where it is you want to be, And now 2015 is going to be your time to then run with it and just expand. So wrapping up this year with this reading, Take Back Your Power is a very, very appropriate card for the first half of this week. So then we begin the second half of the week with Archangel Azrael, Counselor. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Now, I didn't touch base with it on the last card, but the last card definitely came into that 9 vibration because you are taking back your power and you're standing in your power. One of the aspects of 9 is not only to do with your spiritual awakening and spiritual growth, but part of it is there's a slight selfishness to it in that you are standing in your power. You're the one who understands it's okay to say no. Now we're moving through into the counselor, middle of the week, which again, at the beginning of the reading, I had stated that the 9 often comes with those who have completed their spiritual journeys and are now moving on to the phase of being a teacher or a counselor. And here we have the message counselor coming through appropriately from Archangel Azrael, the angel of death, the release card, never meaning death, meaning the end of a situation and now the opportunity to begin anew, which 9 also represents. So we're seeing that, I'm very happy that this is working out this way, that we're seeing that numerology really giving us a feel for what's going on in the week. And as I become more versed in numerology, I think it's even going to be better. But I'm already amazed by how just these first 2 cards have really settled right into that vibration. So with all that being said, many of you out there, I may have dealt with personally with readings or just from you watching my videos, have felt that calling. We are all light workers. We're all, if you're watching these videos, you're being called to watch these videos because there's something inherently inside you on a cellular level, on a, well, I'll say a divine level, that understands that you have a role to play in all this. Whether right now you're just absorbing it all like a sponge, or whether you're already knee-deep in it and you just can't get enough, you're watching this video and you're sharing it or you're liking it or you're doing it because it resonates with you, because this is who you are and this is where you are in your journey. As you watch my videos, anyone else's videos, as you read books, as you take workshops, you're being filled with information. So when there's people in your life who may not be on this journey or may not take in that journey that have struggles, you are able to, you have the information, you have the tools that you're able to just second nature say, you know, here's what I find that worked for me, or here's something I read about in the book you can try. And suddenly you're full of good, healthy advice that's going to give people the tools they need to cope with the situations they're in, as opposed to just, they say, what's the word I'm looking for? Give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man a fish, you feed him for a lifetime. Too often when we're giving advice, it's short-term stuff. Well, you should just leave them. Well, that's not solving the situation. That's not solving the emotional situation. So as you find yourself in these situations, you're going to start realizing, if you haven't already, that you tend to have a lot of very good, valid advice to give people because you're giving them tools more so than just solutions. Tools to find their own truths, tools to find their own solutions. And this is part of your life purpose, and that's why it's coming so natural to you. Now as we move through the weekend, we see Archangel Metatron, chakra clearing. Call upon me to clear your open chakras using sacred geometric shapes. The image you see above Metatron here is Metatron's cube. Though we see it in two-dimensional, it exists as a three-dimensional, in fact a multi-dimensional geometric shape that is, it's powerful, it is a very spiritual thing, and it's often used in crystal grids and light grid healings, things like that. Simple enough to look up and research Metatron's cube. And it's one of many things that are considered sacred geometry that can really help us in our growth and in our protections. It's very appropriate now that we're seeing, finishing up this week, Archangel Metatron. We start out this week having to take back our power. We spend the middle of our week maybe being a counselor to somebody. And now we've kind of clogged up our energy centers. Oftentimes when we are giving readings or we are doing counseling or we are doing life coaching, a lot of the negativity or a lot of the sadness can kind of come from the person that we are working with and kind of get into our energy centers. That's why you hear the term cleansing a lot. You have to cleanse your crystals, you have to cleanse your cards, you have to cleanse yourself, ground your energy. So it's very appropriate that after this, after this week and moving forward, anytime you do any type of service, spiritually speaking, it's important to clear out your chakras, cleanse your energy. And Metatron's, letting you know you can call upon him. And again, none of this has to be as hard as we as human beings want to make it. It can just be as simple as saying, quieting ourselves in a nice quiet room and simply asking Metatron to lower his cube around you and balance and clear your energies, cleanse your chakras. It literally could be as simple as an intention or affirmation such as that. I am more a sucker for, what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't use the word order. I'm drawing a blank. I want to move forward because I'll be here all day trying to think of what word. Oh, ceremony. I'm a sucker for ceremony. So I like doing the meditation and cleansing the crystals and anointing myself with oils because that's just a Catholic in me. But it can really just be as simple as grounding yourself. If you're a energy healer of any type, Reiki, IET, any type of a shamanic healer, you already know how to ground and cleanse your energies. But it could be as simple, if you're not, it could be as simple as setting the intention. Calling on Archangel Metatron or Archangel Michael. They both work hand in hand with this stuff. And, the nice thing when you see Metatron, when Metatron's telling you to ask for his help cleansing, he's cleansing you because the gunk that you're picking up from the work you're doing, you're picking it up because you're doing the work that's part of your life purpose, which is why Metatron's directly involved. Metatron and Michael both oversee your life purpose, but Metatron is kind of like the overseer, whereas Michael is like his helper in that aspect when it comes to life purpose. Metatron knows what your life purpose fully knows what everybody's life purpose is, and that's kind of one of his main tasks is helping us with our life purpose. So to get that cleansing from Metatron, or needing, should I say, that cleansing from Metatron, where he is saying, I'm here, call on me to help you, is kind of a good news situation, because that means that the service that you're doing that's causing you to gain these blocks and these clogs are because you're doing things related to your life purpose. Is how I translate that. It's kind of imagery that they're giving me as I'm talking. So, take that for what it's worth. So, once again, that'll wrap us up for another week. Stay tuned. I will definitely try to get something up next week. That's the week before the Christmas holiday. I'll try to get the reading up for that. That involves Christmas and through New Year's Day. But also keep an eye out. New Year's Day, I'm going to be doing, we're going to be away, but I'll have my iPad with me. I'm going to try to do an elongated year forecast. You see many people on YouTube doing these, and it's just something that I kind of wanted to do the last year or two, and I haven't really had a chance to. So I'll be doing a 12-month reading. We'll do some numerology. We'll do some angel numbers. And there may be some channeling there for you guys, some messages for the new year. Last year's message was about this was the year of rebirth, so we'll see what they have to say for 2015. So keep an eye out for that. That should be up January 1st, maybe 2nd. We are away. I'll probably get it done on the 1st, so I'm in that energy, but I'm not sure if I'll have a good enough signal up in Lancaster, where we're going to be staying, to upload it. So I'm going to have to wait till I get home. But keep an eye out for that, and thanks again, everyone who watches this. Feel free to comment publicly here on YouTube or on Facebook, or if you want to email me something privately, if you have a question or a concern or a comment on the readings, please do that at daniel@theangeliccollective.com or daniel@advancedangelcards.com. And just in case I don't get the reading up next week, I'll take this opportunity now to wish everybody a happy, healthy, and safe holiday season and going into the new year. For me, myself, I celebrate Christmas, but I certainly don't want to limit and exclude anybody, so I'll say have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Yule, and Happy Kwanzaa. If there's anybody else in there I missed, I apologize. Other than that, have a safe, blessed week, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks again.